Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is 7:36, 17th of December, guys. Next Thursday, a week of Christmas, a week away from tomorrow. All right, so we got that. We get the holidays, we get the New Year's, and we wind this year up. And what is going on here coming in the end of the year? Fighting about health care, everybody pointing fingers at the other guys. It was just wonderful. It's just really really wonderful. So that's a big part of what's going on politically. And then you got what do we got this morning? Right, we got oil prices higher. We got like a little blockade going there, so kind of like stopping oil from moving over by this Venezuela area. Okay, so what's that going to do? That's going to create inflation. All right, because the price of oil now is going to go up a little bit higher here. All right, we're trying to keep this inflation out of control, and then this adds to it. So there's that, and I'm sure there's good reasons for it. All right, so we got that going on this morning. I got gold kind of stalled out a little bit, and you can look at it. I'll pull that chart up. You can see it's just been a 3-day blah. All right, so it's not doing anything right now. Gold has kind of died off a little bit. I think crude can go higher here. I trade the UCO, UCO. I will pull that chart up as we start to look at the charts. All right, and still, with the jobs report, the market is still cautious, so we're not really getting that rally that we're looking for here. Santa Claus is coming to town. But he just might not have as many, his packages in his sleigh that he might not have because of some of these issues that we have right now. So we'll see if we can clear up any of this. If they can get this healthcare thing taken care of, I think that would be something nice to get taken care of for the people of the United States. All right, see if we can get some up. And then I talk about tech, man. Really, really mixed on tech. We need a leader, and you know who I think it is. And I imagine you can all guess. All right, but I'm not going to say it right now because you guys can figure it out. Excuse me. Okay, so on that note, let's go over to the charts and see what's going on this morning. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, Tesla. Look at this thing. Full time frame continuity to the upside, and nobody will follow. The Pied Piper, 490, 150, guys. This thing's going back to $500. And I got Google coming down this morning. All right. I got Amazon. Amazon a little higher this morning, but coming back down here, Cisco. All right, definitely want to be buying Cisco on weakness as well. All right, so Avgo is coming back down here a little bit right now. All right, so our AI trade has kind of stalled out on us a little bit, or maybe it's just they've just started to go down. All right, so NVIDIA, you guys know what I think about NVIDIA. The thing is garbage. It's inside month here with the shooter down. Trying to get a week going here. Just can't get anything moving. Okay, so NVIDIA not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm going to turn the overnights on here so you can get a kind of a look at that. So there you go on NVIDIA coming back down a little bit lower here right now, 176.93. We're not going anywhere. All right, we're not going anywhere. All right, so that's your NVIDIA, and here's your Avgo. Fell apart, got up to 414, and it broke. Okay, and it ain't fixed yet. All right, and it doesn't look like it's going to be fixed yet as well. All right, so 334.76. I think some of this the job issues are bigger because I think some of that AI, AI job replacement. That's something they don't. It's taboo. They don't want to talk about it, but there could be something to that. And I'm not saying that there is 100%, but there just may be something in there that is making this trade not be so attractive right now, because right now they are not so attractive. All right. I mean, for coming down for people that want to get in, then that's good, right? But be cautious and wait. Okay. So wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. All right. We got down to 334 here on Avgo with the 2-2 down, and that's just a 2 week down. Look at December now, man. All right, spoiling. All right, so not getting any better here, and we're running out of time. All right, what do we got? Let me take a look at my calendar over here. All right, we got today, and then 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 days left in the month. If Santa Claus wants to show up with a bunch of packages, we're gonna have to see how that's gonna turn around. And what's it gonna take to turn around? All right, so that's what we're looking for. All right, so Google here is a little bit lower here this morning here. Not much, right? Google's been coming in pretty good from 328. All right. And you know the Google or the whole trade, the AI trade. At some point you'll just have to get in, because it seems as though a lot of these trades, like all of a sudden you'll wake up in the morning and they'll all be up because somebody said something or something like that. All right, so if you got to make some point, if you want to be in the trade, you're just going to have to get in the trade. All right, so there's your Google this morning. Now, Amazon's a little higher, at least it was, right? 224.75, so yes, higher there on the daily here. And look at this thing, just garbage. So now looking to take a day up here at 224.71. Is this the start of something? No, I don't think so. All right, we still got this inside month right here. All right, again, we were up at this 234 and it looked like it was poised to run, man, and then it went up, and then that was it. So don't think that just because it's taken a day up that it's going to all of a sudden be great and good again. That's not going to be the case at all. All right, so Amazon, it is taking day up. Be cautious. All right, it could have a good day. You know what I mean? It's been heavy. I mean, why not have a day, right? This thing's been garbage. All right, so coming back down a little bit there on Amazon. Cisco was a friend of mine. Again, with this guy, he's better than most because he's green on the month, and he's still inside here. He's actually at 2. I think this one's better. We'll see if this thing can get out of this mess that it's in here right now. So this 222 down. Our next magnitude. Look, just watch your magnitudes, all right? So 77.17 if you want to break there. And if it doesn't break there and it creates a new one and then things start to turn around, then maybe she starts to get better. All right, so not much on the overnight there on Cisco. I talked about in the video, right? Apple stalled out completely. When the week came down, I should say when the whip comes down. All right, so big outside on the week now for Apple. We'll see if anything can get out of that. We're looking for Apple to throw us a Christmas present here at the end of the year, 288. We gonna get that? I'm banking on it, man. Come on. All right, shoot her back down on the month here, though. All right, so it is starting to lip. If you notice, it's starting to lip off here on that month a little bit. So that's a sign of hope. Okay, just a tad. 3-2 down yesterday, but you know what? She was green. And where are you at this morning here? 274.88, slightly higher. Not much to talk about. We need a leader. And when we talk about a leader, I'm going at Grandpa. Now, let me tell you something about Grandpa. He don't move fast. All right, he don't move fast. Uncle Joe, he's moving kind of slow at the junction. But I like the 2-1 inside here. It's for the actionable. It could go either freaking way coming out of this thing, right? With the 2-1, and right now, the favoritism is it's just kind of hanging there on that. It's hanging there on that trade. All right, so we'll see. But I'd look for Microsoft to fare it up and get better here. All right, that's my thoughts. The Mag 7, they've been talking a lot about that. The Mag, they're not so magnificent right now. I'm going to call them the kind of dull red 7. That's what I'm calling it today. All right, so you want to glam it up and make it look shiny, then start buying it. All right. So Microsoft, I still like Microsoft. All right. I think Microsoft's not going anywhere. All right. I mean, you know what I mean, Grandpa. All right. So Microsoft, too much. That's kind of about tech. What I got right now. My retail trade has kind of fall apart a little bit too. Now I'll go, and notice how I go right back to diamonds because I just can't help myself. DIA. All right, so diamonds, kind of fell apart at the end of the day there. We got a little pop on that 4-hour at yesterday. I flipped over to the 4-hour here. We got a nice little move there. All right, yesterday. All right, with that 2 back up. All right, so diamonds here even a little bit better. I'm keeping the 4 up now. So today I'm gonna watch the hour and the 4-hour. All right, and I might even throw the 2-hour in there to get weird with it. I need a bigger picture. Looking at things too small, you're gonna get in trouble. You gotta expando and keep an eye on that month. All right, keep an eye on the month. All right, so diamond's still probably the best on the month right now because it made that move. But, it hasn't been able to get back up to them highs either. And right now they're looking like they're not going to be able to get back up to those highs right now. I think the diamonds are the ones that need to, if there's anybody that can come out of this with some kind of leadership, small cappers and the diamonds. Okay, that's what I think. Small cappers have already been moving. All right, so we'll pull that up too. I mean, all-time highs here. Got the 258.20, and now they took profits. Okay, they took profits. 2 back down on the week here, but she's still holding up pretty good, I think. All right, so we'll see if IWM can get back on its horse. Yesterday, kind of dojied out. It'd be interesting to see where that's going to be. Where are you at? 250.93 right now. So handily inside on the small cappers. All right, so small cappers and diamonds, man. I don't know about that SPY and that Qs. They are just afflicted right now. All right, so we'll look at those, and there's your SPY. Blah 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 blah. I can't get out of the rut. Made a lower low yesterday. The week is horrible, and the month is not looking so good. Shoot her down. All right, so garbage right now, in my opinion. Triple Q, same way. Right, you got the shooter down on the month. All right, but it's lipping. It's coming back up a little bit, trying to come off in that week a little bit. So yesterday had a little better day. And where are we at here today? Now we're stuck inside here for sure. 613.64. Ooh, look at that. 613.64 actually will take us day up. Look at that. I didn't even see that one. All right, it kind of snuck in on me there. All right, so we'll see. The NASDAQ has lifted a little bit this morning, and I think you got because of Amazon. And I got a little bit of Avgo trying to start to show its head here a little bit. So we'll see. All right, see if we can have a tech day. They've been pretty crappy. Okay. I talked about retail. Walmart's not dying anytime soon. Stay in there with the Walmart guys. Stay with me. Stay with me, even with this week down. All right, I'm still hanging in there with the Walmart. I wouldn't buy any at 115 if it came in down at a 114 change. Maybe I'd be nibbling there. But as for right now, this is a 2-2. We need to get this thing back up here. We got that up to 117.75, guys, just a couple days ago. All right, so Walmart, let's go, man. Triangle out the month. Let's get back up there. All right. I'm ready to reload here and take this thing back up to the highs. We'll see if Walmart can get it going. That's a 2-2 down day there, and she's better right now. She's come back up 115.21. I see her on the overnight showing up here. Macy's, she came down on that daily, and I think Macy's is definitely coming back. This was this breakdown. We've seen it before. All right, we've seen it there in the rally. We see it here. We probably should rally back out of that again. But Macy's we've been asking a lot of it. Okay, we've been asking a lot of that one. All right, so I think still Macy's goes higher. Now Lulu, I tell you, we're going to wait the 3 days, right? So we have waited the 3 days, and we've just created a bigger mess. All right, so we're going to need more time. I think that this gap's got to be filled. Okay, simple as that. 80% of gaps got to get filled. I think Lulu needs to fill that. So I'm saying no to Lulu right now, but I'm saying yes to Lulu if we start to get back in the 192 area. It's going to come back in there. It's kind of just dying on the vine right now. All right, so nothing to do there. Nothing to do there. The whole retail trade kind of fell off a little bit. XLV, it's got that shoot. You got that nice hammer going up on the month on the XLV. You got a week that really is horrible. Do something, all right? Made the lower low yesterday, but fought back at the end of the day a little bit. Watching again on the 4-hour. We can go back to the 30 here. And then you see kind of this was that little lift there on this move to the upside. And right now we're like 154.32. They're going to get this, once they get this deal done with this healthcare, they're going to rip. All right? They're going to rip. And they don't have a done deal yet, but when they do, they're going to move to the upside. All right, so be in the trade is what I say. Be in the trade. You might not be able to get in. You might wake up in the morning and then the ship has already sailed, and you're gone. You're gone. They're chasing. Once you're chasing, you're dead. You're dead. All right, so that's my thoughts on XO. I gotta say, for today, is there a trade today? I like energy because it's crapping out. All right, energy's been just getting pounded on again, and then this morning you got Yuko coming back up. All right, on your oils. So look for maybe a move back to the upsides. There, we'll see. XLU, it's very short-lived. This thing, chop. Nothing doing there. That natty gas ain't doing anything either. All right, so this all kind of. You see this? This is a complete stall out. Look, I saying energy might pop up out of there somewhere. All right, so XLE maybe crude better this morning. Gold is completely stalled out. There's not nothing going there on the metals, but they've been really, really good. So there's going to be some pullback there. All right, so I'm looking at Walmart's a little bit better here. Apple is a little bit better here. I really like Bristol Myers, but I don't want to buy it at 54. I want to buy it at 51. All right, so I wouldn't buy it at 54 is what I'm saying. All right, so XLU, that group there, XLC. There's the communications group is really tied up with this whole PSKY, Warner Brothers Discovery, and Netflix. Now they're pulling out of the deal again. I'll tell you, it's a dog and pony show, It's like that Bugs Bunny cartoon, one for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever saw that one where there was a cartoon and he got tied up with some gangsters, Bugs Bunny, and and those guys didn't know how to count, but he knew how to count. One for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. So I think that's what's going on in the XLC. So this group is kind of in a holding pattern right now. I think Disney made that little bit of a move here back to 111, and it's Disney's come back, but look at this garbage. All right, it looks like this thing's going to come try and back right back down again. I missed it at 102 down here. This was down here, right here. This is where we should have been. You know, and just really for looking at things that change, man. This is what we look for. We look for that 2 down, right? Coming down to the broadening formation, and then you get the 1, and then you 2. But what you do is you'd be getting in on the position, you'd be getting in somewhere in here, and then your stop would be down here. You'd still be protected, and you'd still be in the trade. Okay, you had this, and then you had that 2-2 back up. Okay, so that's the setups that we look for right there with that 2-1, 2-2 ups. All right, we look for those constantly. You can look for them in your 30s. You can look for them in your months. You can look for it in your weeks. The bigger the time frame, the more action you should get. All right, so Disney, not here, especially right now. Everything's tied up with that. So I'm gonna go through some of our names here. I got some crazy names this morning. DBVT. I have no idea what any of these stocks are. All right, DBVT. This is DBV Technology. 24.65. Guys closed at 17.98. You got a gapper coming back up here. All right, and we're going all the way to $24. So expansion to the upside here. All right, so you're going to have a gapper up here. Be careful with that one. We like ones that gap down. Those are better. Hanging out at the Hut. What do we got on the Hut here? Hut comes up here. Coming back down, 42.94, but this thing closed at 36.85. It's trading at $43. All right, so we're coming right in the middle of this 2-2 pattern. All right, so still stuck inside this thing here, man. That's a Chicago Bear defense right there. Yeah, you saw my hat. All right, yep. A few more days, Saturday night. All right, so we'll see what happens there. Jabal Circuitry, JBL. That's your industrials. Another one that kind of fell apart here with your Jabal. And this is all industrial business here, right? And right now, we are at 226.42, 26.42. All right, you're still stuck in the 3-day pattern in the Jabal. You're not getting out of there anytime soon. RGTI, this one's periodically in the gapper list a lot. RGTI 24.32, closed at 23.36. It's been higher, got up to 24.50. Horrible above, right? You got shooter down a month, and you got trying to hammer up on week, and everything's red. All right, so this one a little bit higher, 24.35. We're just barely taking day up. Rocket Lab was in the news again. This thing's always in the news, though. All right, Rocket Lab, triangle out. Now you're back inside at 56.75. 56.75. That would be looking to take day up on Rocket Lab potentially. All right, so there you go. Robinhood was in the news a little bit. If you're in the hood, 121.71 from 119.40. I gotta say, I don't really have an opinion about this thing. I got shooter down month, hammer up week. All right, so I don't have to make any of that. All right, so I would, It's higher. It's looking to take a day up. I don't think you're getting out of a 3 days, so sit tight on that one. All right, I don't see you getting out of jail anytime soon on that one right now. All right, Airbnb. What's going on with the Airbnb, man? This thing, solid up about a buck this morning, and then moving to the upside, pretty nice too. 133.05. We're trading at 133.50. We got up to 134.50, and then we pulled back in. Airbnb's been moving pretty nice, man. You got the month up really nice, and maybe you're getting a little tired as you come up here. But there could be another 2 or 3 days in there. You never know. All right, I'm gonna finish it up here. Dollar General. All right, still not stopping. I hope you're still in the trade. Dollar Tree finally stalls out on Dollar Tree. All right, I think they still go higher. All right, all right. These things have been great and wonderful. All right. The weed stocks. I got Tilray is in the news this morning. Tilray was what? 1442 guys, closed at 1394. We got the weed on the move. The weed taking another day up. Come on, man. Take me higher. Take me higher. 1458. All right. So Tilray continues to. This weed trade is still not over. I think we talked about that. I said there's still room in that trade, just like there was room in that dollar trade. All right, so retail, it's going to show up in spotty areas. It's going to be like, looking for an animal that doesn't exist. You might find it's like Bigfoot. You might see him. But you never really actually see him. You see like a shadow of him or something like that. It's like, oh, there's Bigfoot. No, that wasn't him. It looked like him. So he's, you can hunt him in Oklahoma, but you have to buy a permit, just so you know that. All right, so Tilray. I went on a tangent there about the weed. All right, and then Cisco. I think I talked about that one already. 2-2 back down here, just on weakness, guys. All right. So tech a little bit better this morning because Amazon's higher. All right. Apple is doing nothing. Avgo's coming back up a little bit, but Tesla is leading the charge, and no one is following. So Tesla, you're not doing your job to do it. All right, so we'll see what happens from there. All right, I'll definitely be in around noon. All right, be good.